Today I'm doing a Euro revival one, and I'm going to talk about how the advertising actually sucks. So I will offend some people, but I got to be honest. I got to be real. Your advertising does suck. So I'm going to give a couple um, of my opinion on how it could get better. Um, yeah, and then I'm going to share it with some people on Facebook groups. So anyway, but first I get into that, I offend some people. Of. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to tell you about some stuff that's out there. July 30th is Ocean Alien Series. Actually, that's out now. I'm sorry, not July 30th, but Ocean Alien Series out there. When I'm doing a conspiracy theory that aliens are not aliens, but they're actually fish, and that evolved in the ocean. They have two legs. That's why you see the dark eyes. And who's to say that can't happen if it's in a certain environment? Why can't a fish evolve into something? So that's why I think there are a lot of UFO sightings are over oceans and stuff. So I'm doing a conspiracy theory that aliens are actually fish. So check out that series. Feel free to share to your friends. Share as many as you can because it's a conspiracy theory. I'd love that. Love for that to be shared. September 5th is Christians should be held accountable for voting for Donald Trump. Yes, you should be held accountable because you voted for a pedophile. And I'm going to do that series on September 5th. I'm sorry, I did the wrong order. September 1st, Democrats will come back stronger series. September 5th, Christians should be held accountable for voting for Donald Trump. October 5th, Christian Pastor's Favorite Woman in a Divorce series. October 6th, definitely one of the biggest series of the year, MAGA Sucks series. So that's going to be fun. November 5th, Christian Churches Are a Business series. That's a Thanksgiving series. That's going to be fun. And then the big, another biggest series of the year, besides MAGA Sucks, Jesus the Cult Leader series. So I'm doing a year revival for the world video. And I'm going to come back more times this year. This month, probably be up 3 times. Um, but I'm going to talk about how their advertising sucks today. So, yeah, and then I'll share this video with some of you people, and hopefully, yeah. So I'm gonna give a couple seconds, make sure some people come up here. So follow Jersey Robert Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Hit the alarm button right now. Subscribe, like, and share videos. Hashtag Jersey Robert Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. And Jersey Rob Ryan is controversial, entertaining, fun, and spiritual. So I changed the order of that because I had spiritual at first, but I think we're more controversial first, and then entertaining, fun, and then spiritual. At least that's the direction I've been going. So I just changed the words a little bit. So uh, still same words, but just different orders. So it's controversial, entertaining, fun, and then spiritual. All right, so that's the order. So still waiting for some people to come up here. So feel free to let me know what state and town you guys are from. And yeah, let me know what state and town you're from. You can say hello in the comment section. That'd be awesome. Which country food is your favorite? Uh, I don't know what you mean by that, my friend. Which country's food is your favorite? I'm not sure how to answer that one. What is your favorite? All right, let me get into this message real quick. Um, so I'm talking about Unitarian Universal Church and how they can get better with advertising. Because I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Their advertising is so freaking boring. All right. So, Unitarian Church, please listen to me. Your advertising is freaking boring. You, 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 um, like a big part of your advertising is, um, the principles and shared values or whatnot, which is good. But being like that's your main thing, that can make it boring too. Like you need something that like sticks out for people to join your church, if that makes any sense. Hello, Samuel. How you doing? Mexican, Japanese. Oh, now I got what you mean. I like American food, like burgers, cheesesteaks, stuff like that. Sorry about that. I didn't really know what you meant yet. Um, yeah, the advertising is really boring. So, some of the biggest advertising is from douchebags. And all right, so I hate this. I hate the advertising from this, but they did a good word of spreading it. Unfortunately, spreading hate was is the MAGA movement. Unfortunately, now people don't really give a crap about it anymore. But at first, MAGA was like "Make America Great Again." You had a lot of the older white people in there, racists, all of them, that joined that movement, and then they kind of like sell pitched it like, "Oh, we're gonna fix the prices on stuff. Things are gonna be cheaper and stuff like that," and people believed it and jumped on board on it, but they advertised it, right? So that got out a lot more. It's fading out, thankfully. But Amazon, another example, because of it started off in a bookstore and not a bookstore, a garage, and then expanded. But it did great with advertising, and people were able to catch on to it. Um, UFC, another one that did good with advertising, and that they got bigger. So, and they weren't as big, but now they're more global. Now, MMA, my opinion, in general, is going to get more MMA promotions and stuff and get bigger because of advertising. So, you don't want to be boring with your advertising. So, with the Unitarian Church, I got a couple things for, for it. Um, so, with your advertising, you can't put church in it because people get freaked out, right? So, you got to say a liberal movement. You got to say movement too, because a movement is, to me, moving forward. Keep you keep continuing moving forward. You're not moving backwards. So it's a liberal movement, right? And I love this part. And it's these two things will I think will grow it, where you can find your own path. So um, with the Christian church, right? A lot of kids nowadays don't want to go, but because it's like forced on believing in a certain way. But if you are, no matter how old you are, young or old, but if you have that choice of believing in a way, a certain way, or not believing in a certain way, it's finding your own path because there are atheists in a Unitarian church. That will expand it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like it's not forced. It's not like, oh, you got to believe it this way. So if you just do those two things, say a liberal movement, because Christian churches do say, a lot of them say they're conservative. I'm not saying there's not any Democrats and are liberals, but it's definitely known to be more conservative, right? They put it out there. So Unitarian needs to put it out there like that is a liberal movement where you can find your own path, and you do that, you're gonna grow. Just keep it simple, but you need like a catchphrase to get people in there and consistently put it out there on the social media platforms and Instagram, Facebook, whatever. But the big one's TikTok. But you put it out there, you're gonna blow up. So yeah, so it's that simple. Um, you know, you don't have to make it this complicated thing, but people need to know that it's a liberal movement. Because all right, then after that, focus on young people, getting young people in there. You say that because like a lot of young people, right? At the end of the day, they have gay friends. Um, they have minority friends, so they're looking for something different, and they're the up and coming people that are going to vote. And since they know that kind of stuff, so because right now the evangelical church, to a certain extent, makes the voting system right now. So believe it or not, Unitarian Universal Church can jump into in that and be a big part of getting liberals out there to vote and voting in a liberal way if it's phrased a certain way. So a liberal movement where you can find your own path, plain and simple. So I'm going to share this video with a lot of different people, a lot of Unitarian churches. But if you haven't done so, hashtag Jersey Robber on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. Follow Jersey Robber on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and hit the alarm button right now and subscribe, like and share videos. And Jersey Robber is controversial, entertaining, fun, and spiritual. And share this video, definitely Unitarian Universal Church, to all your different groups and stuff. So appreciate you. Thank you guys. And hit the alarm button right now. Remember, Unitarian Church is a liberal movement where you can find your own path.